From breaking into the insanely competitive world of Rainbow Six Siege to becoming the most subscribed streamer on Twitch. Here's how Jynxzi, the Twitch streamer, is going wild. For starters, this guy's making waves in the world of Rainbow Six Siege, which, let me tell you, isn't easy, because it's a pretty wicked strategy FPS from Ubisoft where the competition is crazy. Hell, even the most hardcore Siege groups can't believe how Jynxzi has gotten so many victories under his belt. But it isn't just the high scores that have attracted people. Because, not gonna lie, Rainbow Six Siege's success has had many ups and downs over the years, but this streamer with his unique personality and charm has definitely injected a fresh dose of excitement into it. I'd say, though, that the journey to get to this point hasn't been easy. You see, Jynxzi was the underdog up until this point. He worked hard since 2019, streaming his heart out, and focused more on playing with a controller instead of jumping straight to PC. Fun fact, even though he's famous now for his Six Siege gameplays, a few years back, he was experimenting with other trendy games like GTA, NBA 2K, and Among Us, but sadly, his streams weren't really picking up. I mean, it was so bad that at one point, he only had 5 average viewers. Imagine that. Now, Jynxzi didn't get popular on Six Siege until 2020, so the question is, what changed? Well, that's where his YouTube channel comes in. All it took for Jynxzi was to post his first Six Siege Rage compilation, and people went nuts. He became known for hilariously screaming at his screen at random points during his matches. And before you knew it, those unhinged YouTube clips became the spark that set his Twitch streams on fire. Hell, people even started calling him the iShow Speed of Six Siege. So taking advantage of his raging popularity, no pun intended, Jynxzi thought he could take his content further by making a TikTok account and posting short funny clips from his streams there. Then he also started posting YouTube Shorts, which is a pretty smart decision, if you ask me, because in a fast-paced world like ours, people are more engaged when they watch shorter clips. Also, not gonna lie, reacting to other players' Six Siege gameplays on YouTube was a clever way of closing the gap between his YouTube and Twitch viewers. And you best believe this man doesn't hold back when he's judging. His humor is so contagious, even when he's roasting a player. Jokingly, of course. And a lot of people also appreciate him giving proper advice when reacting to gameplays, which is another reason why these clips went so viral in the Six Siege community. With that being said, to give you an idea about how viral Jynxzi's content was getting after his YouTube and TikTok videos, he went from 4,000 viewers on Twitch to 7,000 in just 3 months. That's huge! What made this jump even more impressive was the fact that he was a console player. If you don't know already, the console experience is actually considered bad when you compare it to the PC gameplays. This is because it's harder to aim in a shooting game, and there's also a lower frame rate. But Jynxzi, being a console player, worked in his favor. You see, there are many content creators who are always showing off their skills on PC that the Six Siege console players felt a bit left out. But Jynxzi came in like a knight in shining armor and provided them with fun content that they could fully relate to. Plus, a console has its perks too, you know, because Jynxzi could do events with viewers via the Xbox Party system and even take advantage of the voice message feature to rage message people. As chaotic as that option could get, these perks gave the streamer a whole new level of interaction that PC streamers could simply never match. Speaking of being interactive, Jynxzi's 1v1 series also blew up across all platforms. The reason why these were so fun to watch was because they were live, which meant he could either make a name for himself by winning or get embarrassed in front of thousands of viewers. Also, getting to experience streamers' live reactions to a match with each other made it seem like we were part of an actual battling arena. Not to mention the angry commentary, aka the most entertaining part about Jynxzi's streams, was off the charts when a live competitor was around. I bet though, even Jynxzi didn't expect how big he'd blow up after his 1v1 against the one and only Bolo. The thing is, because Bolo came with an insanely big following, the 1v1 match with Jynxzi was already super hyped up. And even though he lost against Bolo after a very close match, the stream was a big success because of the insane amount of people who were tuning in. Another thing to keep in mind is that he was still playing on his console against a godlike PC champ. And because he only lost by a close margin, Jynxzi was labeled one of the best players on Six Siege. This was also a turning point in the streamer's career because he was now in front of almost 1.5 million of Bolo's viewers. Also, get this, the more Bolo's viewers shared that match on social media because he was in it, the more people got exposed to our lil console player, which means Jynxzi's follower count started blowing up. I mean, his average viewer count nearly doubled. And if you were a hardcore 6 Siege player back when this happened, you'd know how quickly Jynxzi became a household name in that community. What's cool about this dude is that even though he was getting kind of famous at this point, he still continued to play with low-ranked players sometimes. Now, he was bashed by some people for smurfing to get better scores, but a lot of people quickly defended him for being one of the very few streamers who actually play for the fun of it, and not because he has to beat someone and declare he's the best. Sure, we've seen him get enraged when the streamer doesn't win, but even when he's playing with low-ranked players, Jynxzi's quick to admit he's made a mistake. Because, newsflash people, sometimes you lose. It's also pretty cool of him to give advice to his fans in these gameplays, and it's like a nice bonding moment for them where they can learn from someone who they see as their role model, even if that bonding means Jynxzi's screaming his lungs out, in a fun way, of course. And hey, it looks like all of this bonding has finally paid off, because Jynxzi has become the most subscribed streamer on Twitch. With over 76,000 regular subscribers, this guy has become the king of Twitch. Some people have said that his rise in numbers might also be because of the controversial Jynxzi getting banned, since he was #1 on the list up until this point, which is definitely debatable considering the way our console players' viewers have increased in the past year. He also has 10,000 more subscribers than both XQC and Jynxzi, and that kind of a major jump doesn't come easy. It was also really nice that we got to see his live reaction to this news, because it happened while he was streaming, and you best believe he was shook. He also quickly thanked all of his followers too, and it was kind of the first time we saw him openly talk about how hard he has worked for 4 years, which made the moment super emotional for both him and his viewers. Jynxzi even tried calling his mom while he was streaming to break the news to her. How cute is that? At this point, his chat box was blowing up with people congratulating him and acknowledging the grind he brings to his work every single day. One Redditor reacting to this news said that it was pretty insane that Jynxzi was able to get here, even though he has never done a subathon like the others. He also pointed out that in a world full of streamers who are growing only because they're leeching off of other OGs, it's nice to see someone hardworking pop off. Someone even said they've never seen any R6 creator consistently get 10,000 viewers on any platform the way that Jynxzi does. The majority of the reactions that this dude got have been about how honest he is. And think about it, he has never been involved in some whack drama or controversy, and has always put 100% of his energy into everything he does. And I'm not just talking about his streams, but this guy's also doing commercials, personal sponsorships, and has even collaborated with many prominent brands like HelloFresh. Juggling all of these while streaming every single day must definitely not be easy, and his viewers are always quick to appreciate that about him. So, gone are the days when we had heavy hitters like Jynxzi and XQC ruling the Twitch kingdom. Because with a loyal fan base like Jynxzi's, it's clear he's here to stay. And there you have it. From becoming the most subscribed streamer on Twitch to breaking insane records in Rainbow Six Siege, this was how Jynxzi the Twitch streamer is going wild.